Well, there's the second step. About 20 minutes later or so, 15 maybe. How's that look? That's how I want all these steps. Now, all these other ones, as you will recall, if you've been watching these videos, most of these don't have any fix-all on them at all because I had it floated up so high, I was able to take out most of it in chunks. Okay, but I'm still gonna get each step wet, and I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna steel brush it, and I even got a bigger steel brush here too. See, I always come prepared with my steel brushes. You never know when you're gonna need those, and your plastic brush as well, even. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with these all the way down. I'm gonna have to sand off or use my my multi-tool and get the rest of that off on the front of that one as well as this one. Then I'll wipe those down and then see how I've got dust on all the walls. I don't want to wipe those down now. I want to do that last, I think, because this is going to throw up some more dust as well as that one there, and I'll wipe all that stuff down. I don't know what else I'm going to do tomorrow. Basically, it's just I'm getting ready for the next step. I haven't gone back to Home Depot yet to pick up different material to put down on these stairs. I'm anxious to do that, but first and foremost, I'm getting all of these stairs ready before I do that. Okay? Now here's one important thing for you. You saw how dirty this water got and how I wiped it up with the sponge, and how there's all kinds of stuff at the bottom of that. Under no circumstances do I want you to go into your garage and pour that down your utility sink. No way. Because if you do, there's all that grit in the bottom that's going to get trapped in your adjustable P-trap underneath your utility sink. So what I'll do is I'll probably dump out the water out in the garden somewhere, and then before I rinse the bucket out all the way, I'll just leave that in there. Before I rinse the bucket out all the way, I will then take a couple paper towels, wipe the bottom out or whatever, or I can fill it up and then throw it out into the bushes. But if you don't want to do that, just take a couple paper towels, wipe up all the excess as best you can out of there, because you don't want that stuff down your P-trap underneath your utility sink or in your house. I don't want you using your kitchen sink for that, or your utility room where you have your washer and dryer. That sink, no, don't do that, because you don't want to get that stuff down in your P-trap. If you have a strainer or something, maybe you could do it, and all that stuff will catch in your strainer or something like that. Okay, be smart. Think about it before you just start dumping stuff. And so I'm gonna pick up all my stuff. I'm gonna wipe everything down. I'm gonna clean my bucket out. I'm gonna clean off my putty knives. I'm gonna get all my stuff done and cleaned up, ready for tomorrow. I'm just not gonna leave my stuff out or not clean it. And even this, before I throw that in the garbage can, I'll put something like that in a plastic bag, something that's got half trash in it already, and I'll dump that in there. That way all this stuff doesn't get all in my trash can, and then when they dump it, now you've got a dusty old trash can. I like to keep my trash cans kind of clean. Okay, well, I think that'll do it for today. Yeah. Oh, feels good to be done for the day. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.